Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the card of today for the 7th of July 2016. Um, there really seems to be a pattern this week. When I've pulled the card, I was really drawn to use the Osho Zen Tarot instead of the Morgan Greer, what I've been using. The Osho Zen, they're not tarot as such, but they do hold very, very strong messages, and often they're very blunt as well. Like, if sometimes with the Osho Zen, sometimes I try to stay away from them when I don't want to know the truth because, they smack you smack bang in the face with it. Um, but like I say, there seems to be a pattern this week with the cards, and there's a calmness, there's a stillness, and the card that I've pulled for today is patience. Now, this is called the Seven of Rainbows. I love rainbows. I always sign all of my emails loving rainbows. But this is about patience, and it's a beautiful, beautiful card if you see there. But Osho is, although they're very like tarot, they are different in a way. And this card, it's basically telling you, it is very beautiful, but it's saying that there's times that sometimes all you can do is just wait. There's a seed being planted with this card. I mean, if we have a look there, the woman seems pregnant, and we all know you cannot rush that. You cannot rush pregnancy as much as people want to. So all she can do is just sit and let that grow. But I really feel this is more of a metaphor for something that you have invested time in, or somebody that you have invested time in, and it's now saying all you can do is just sit back and let what happens happen. It's telling you as well that I really feel you need to be alert while you are being patient, and while you are waiting. So it's not like cut it out, it's not like stop thinking about it or anything like that. It's just be alert to what is happening here. If we have a look, this woman has an attitude there. She's not, she hasn't got any anxiety. What she's doing, she's holding her stomach. So what she's doing there, she is nurturing this seed that has been planted, and she's quite content with the waiting. She's not pushing, she's not trying to make things happen sooner. She trusts that it will be okay. And because she has this trust, this is how she can be in this relaxed state. I mean, I've mentioned how crazy the energies are at the moment, and they are. And everybody I'm speaking to is experiencing it in one way or another. But like I say, we can't fight it. We just need to relax into it, no matter how hard that is, really. I mean, if we have a look there as well, there's the phases of the moon going round, and we just have had a new moon as well. And when we have the new moon, that always sends craziness and things all over, and that added with the put together with the other energies that are here, it's a really, really um messed up, chaotic time. That's all I can say. Chaotic. There's so much going. It's like running around like a headless chicken and not knowing what to do. And what to do in this situation is just relax into it. We can't quicken up tomorrow, we can't quicken up next week or next year. So what is the point in getting worked up about it? It's a bit like, the serenity prayer. Give me the courage to change the things I can, and allow me to see the difference, in things that I can't. And I really feel that is coming in here as well. I mean, I'm not a person for praying. I don't believe in God as such, but I really feel prayer of some sort to your God, is essential at this moment as well. I really feel, I never normally say that, but I really do feel some sort of prayer or some sort of ritual or some sort of, I don't know, asking for guidance, asking for help, asking for guidance is really, really strong here as well, because I'm really feeling that there's a connection with the universe here, and it's like the universe doesn't like to see us as upset as what we are with the chaos that it's bringing, because it knows it's for our good. It knows it's doing it for us. So when it sees us sort of getting upset, it's like, please, I want to help you. So I really feel ask the universe for help, and I do feel that it will get it. You will get it, and I do feel this will help you tune in as well. There's a very passive feeling coming with this as well. Very passive. I just want you to. It's like I feel like I want to just open up, and I feel like I just want whatever is coming to me just to let it come and then just brush it off. I don't feel we need to fight. If that makes sense here. I think fighting takes a lot of energy, and I really feel energies are low at the moment. So just actually go inward with them. It's let nature take its course here, because Mother Nature knows what is going to happen. The universe knows what's going to happen. They can see the outcome of this, even though we can't. We're blind to it. They can. And that is why they're not worried, because they know that they are nurturing us, like this woman is nurturing her belly, but we just can't see that. Everything seems like a bit of a mystery at the moment. And what I'm getting as well, which is really strange, is have you ever woke up really early, say about 4 or 5 o'clock, when the sun's just sort of coming up, and you go outside and there's a strange sort of stillness? Things look a little bit differently. You know that something's going to happen, because you know that it's going to get bright and a new day is going to begin, but it hasn't happened yet. And there's this real calm, but sometimes a little bit eeriness as well. This is what I'm feeling around this card. I mean, if we have a look, there's so many flowers there. These are all indicating hope as well. There's a lot of swirls here, and they're all about the twists and turns in life. Life is never a straight road. If it was, it would get pretty boring. Have you ever been on a motorway and you're just driving for hours and hours, and you just sort of tune out, and 3 hours later you think, how did I even get here? We don't want that. The excitement and the thrill of the ride, which, as Bill Hicks said, life, it's just a ride. Don't worry, don't be scared ever, because it's just a ride. But the thrill of the ride comes with these twists and turns. So it's like I say, trust and surrender. That is what's coming in with this card. I find it really strange how calming my voice is. Normally I'm like sort of pretty high pitched and all a bit manic, but there's just this calmness around these cards at the moment. So it's like you may feel that this goal or this vision that you had for the future has actually disappeared now, and that it's not going to happen. But I really feel it still is, but you're allowing fear to come in here. You are being taught to persevere, please, as well. Don't lose your focus on this. And there's the old saying they're just bringing in here, like, good things come to those who wait. And I know waiting is very horrible, and I really feel, I mean, when you look at Osho, these are Osho cards. When you look at the way Osho spoke, what he said is that in this day and age, we have forgotten how to wait. We get everything that instant that we don't. We have forgotten how to wait, and we have forgotten. I mean, when you were a kid, remember, you started like getting excited for Christmas round about September, and all of this tension and all of this excitement and everything. And then it was so amazing when we got it. Now, children, the children and adults, Christmas isn't a big thing, because we got everything like that. Bang, bang, bang. What we want, we get. And this takes away the appreciation of it, but it also takes away our ability to wait and realize that sometimes waiting and patience is a virtue. Sorry, that's what they said there. I was thinking of a word, and that patience is a virtue. So right, so it's like, within this silence and within this waiting time, something has grown. Okay, I mean, if we have a look in this card, like I say, that is a baby growing in that. But what I feel is happening within your life is it's your soul grown, and can you remember? Sorry, they're bringing loads in about being young here. Can you remember growing pains when you were young? Just before you had a growth spurt, you would get all of these horrible pains, and they were nasty and uncomfortable, and they weren't nice. But then suddenly you would get a growth spurt, and you would grow a couple of inches and think, wow, that was worth it. And I really feel this is what is coming in with this card as well, you know. Um, a lot of times as well is I feel within this day and age as well that we have a lot of us catch a case of the what ifs or the whens, you know. And with this, it's like, you know, I'll be happy when I get that. You know, I'll be happy, you know, things will get better, you know, when I have this. When that happens, then I'll be happy. That is rubbish. You know, you need to be happy in the moment now, and that will attract these things to you quicker, you know. So it's like I say, be happy with the now, be happy with the moment, even throughout this chaos, you know. Find your silence, find your stillness within it. You know, if you are in the eye of the storm, the best thing to do is to stay there. If you try and run out or anything, you know, that is when you're going to actually get caught up in it more. So, you know, it's like I say, I think, is it Rudyard Kipling's poem, you know, keep your head while all those around are losing theirs, you know. And this is what this is a card of endurance. You are enduring something at the moment. It's not easy. Um, you know, I don't feel it's easy for 1 minute. I understand how hard it is. I understand how hard it is when you look to the future and you just cannot see anything apart from this chaos carrying on, you know. But everything has a cycle and everything changes. And this is a cycle. There is a cycle coming round here. You know, this will end. And I feel that it will serve you better if you just try and relax into it, you know, and appreciate the moment, you know, appreciate that this doesn't need any, you don't need to do anything. It doesn't need any action from you. The only action that you need within this is to go internal, to make sure that you are aligned, to make sure that you aren't allowing anxiety to overwhelm you, you know, to work on your chakra system. I really feel working on your chakra system. If anybody doesn't do that, there's some great meditations on YouTube, you know, and some of them are only like, you know, 5-6 minutes. So it's not going to take a long time out of your day, but please try and like align your chakras. I'm being told there as well, please drink a lot of water. I don't know why. I just think this will help the flow in some way, because it's a hard time, you know. I mean, when, if we look again, this woman is pregnant, you know, and when we are pregnant, you know, this is when we need to nurture ourselves, you know. We cannot abuse our body, or we cannot abuse ourselves when we are pregnant, because we have another life there that is actually as important or more important than ours. So really, I really feel that's a message with this as well, you know. Be gentle with yourself and give yourself a lot of self-love, a lot of self-care, you know, because you need to keep yourself healthy at this moment. And I feel that is physically, emotionally, and spiritually healthy, you know. So you know what, there's, this will all become apparent. This will all become apparent in the next couple of months. This will all make sense why this is happening. At the moment, it makes no sense at all. But I really want you to believe that, you know, it will make sense. You, sorry, they're bringing that in. There's such a, I really, like I say, I just want to get all of you and, you know, get you all together and give you all a big hug and give you all so much reassurance, because I really feel that is what's needed at the moment. There's so much reassurance needed. You know, I'm trying to give it to you the best I can, and I hope that what I'm saying and the way I'm sort of deciphering the messages is helping that, you know. But please, I really feel like just be gentle with you and take care of you at the moment, because that is what's needed massively. You know, it's like I say, be patient, you know, just sit and wait. As as Oasis said, sorry, they've just brought that in there, Liam Gallagher. Why is that? I really, he's not my favorite. But it's like, just sit back and roll with it. You know, you've got to. I mentioned yesterday, you know, a Rolling Stone gathers no moss because of the way things were. And I really feel with this, it's like you've got to keep moving, even though you're standing still, if that makes sense. So it's like, you know, don't just shut off. That's it. You can't just shut off. You know, don't let doubts creep in that you will have the future that you want, because it is there and it is coming, and it will be so worth it afterwards. But really, I just want you to trust. Know that you've done all you can. You've planted this seed. You know, you've invested in something. You know, but with all investments, they take time to come to fruition. You know, we might sit and think nothing's happening, but something is growing here. And like I say, I do feel it's going to be very positive when it does come to fruition. So I hope that made sense. Like I say, I never know with these cards what's coming up. The theme I'm feeling this week is it's contemplation. It's more an inward thing rather than externals. You know, so I really hope that you understand that. And I'm sorry that the messages aren't exciting this week, but I think sometimes it's quiet time. You know, I mean, you know, you think again when you're at school, you know, when you go for the quiet time, there's something very calming about it, and I think that's massively needed at the moment. Okay, so if anybody would like a reading with me, like I say, I've literally been stowed off this last week since coming back, because everybody is feeling the same energies. We're all getting it, you know. But if anybody would like some clarity or to look at a situation or anything like that, then, you know, please book a personal reading with me. You can book either through my Facebook, the link is below, or through my website, the link is below as well. Please subscribe to this channel as well if you like the videos. And please leave me some comments. You know, let me know, how are you managing this? Because sometimes how you are managing this might help somebody else as well. So, you know, putting this in the comments that, you know, we're all there to help each other. You know, we're all in this together. And like I say, when we stick together, that's when it's easier. Knowing that there's a support network, knowing that there's somebody there who you can like fall back on, or even, you know, just somebody who is there makes a huge difference, especially in these very testing times. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sending a lot of love today to all of you, and a lot of reassurance as well. It's, don't worry, every little thing gonna be all right. That's what I've just got there, Bob Marley, I think that was. So I'll see you tomorrow with the card of today. Sat now.